Hi guys, so this week's movement is all about getting your hips and ankles mobilised. So we're going to start with some multi-directional hip hinging. So make sure your feet are out shoulder width apart. We're going to hinge forward, taking our hands in front of us, slight knee bend, come back up, and then take our hips out to one side, arms to the other. Send the hips nice and far out to the side to get as much movement through that hip. And then back to the start again. Working into those corners of the hips. And we can keep to about 10 reps in total. Then we're going to go down to the floor. Okay, into a normal scorpion this time. The legs are going to come across. Push yourself up. So we're facing the opposite way. Five each side, all good. Then into a half kneeling position, stretching my hands nice and high up to the ceiling, slightly lean back, and then leaning across to one side and leaning to the other to get some movement through the sides of the body and again the hips. Repeat for about a minute or so each side and to the other side. Slightly lean back, think about pushing the hips forward. Lean to one side and the other side. Again, a minute on there is great. Then you're going to need to balance on a wall, pole, rack, etc. Hold on to the rack, go into almost a single leg deadlift position. Focus on keeping the weight through tripod of the foot, big toe, little toe, heel, and then slightly rotate your back foot out and back in. Toes out and toes in. So we're just getting that hip moving ever so slightly. 8 to 10 one side, then to the other. Keeping a soft knee on the supporting leg. And then lastly, again, holding onto a pole or getting into a deep squat. First option, into a nice deep squat, holding on for support, moving side to side into the corners of our ankles, trying to keep as much weight into the heel as we can, driving the knee over our little toe. You can spend up to a minute here, that would be great. If it gets a little much, just come out of that squat and then start again. Driving that knee over the little toes. Or if you feel a bit more balanced, we can go into that deep squat position and then I can start reaching away over my little toes. Again, trying to keep the heels as much as I can on the floor, getting some movement through those ankles. It's a good idea to try and spend time in as deep a squat as you can every day. If you struggle with that, it's absolutely fine to hold on to something. So today's been about the hips and the ankles in particular. A little mini set there. Maybe if you've got the time, have a go at going around a few rounds, back to back, and especially if you find you're getting somewhere with the hip mobilisations, maybe look to bring that into your training, into your time off throughout the week. Let me know how you go.